One day I opened the fridge and there was a jar of black butter just staring at me.
Black butter tastes like Olly's blood, sweat and tears.
Olly, Henry and Joe's combined sweat.
Yeah.
Oh, black butter tastes a little bit funny. You probably get a hangover from it. And you might need to drink a lot of water.
Yeah, it's quite potent, black butter. We thought about this and we thought black butter tastes like a kebab the morning after.
Like, so, you know how it's just like, it's so good.
Black butter in full effect.
I'll tell them, you know. For the rhythm is a nasty one. Ain't no need for your ass with them. Fox jump on it, go faster than them guys. We are move on the autobahn. Oh, quick fast on the studio boss. In the middle of the dance with the master plan. Drop a dope plate and snart. I'm on like Guantanamo Bay touch. I'm on touch, 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 I'm on touch.
Yeah, so my name is Olly and I run Black Butter Records. I started it about 4 years ago with two partners, Henry and Joe. We set it up from my flat. No, we had like a desk and a bench. I mean, that was it, and we didn't have much money. I think we had about $5,000 in the pot.
When I first met Olly, when I came down to play their very first label night and we just started to work together, we were having this conversation that as much as we liked what was going on, we both felt dissatisfied. We felt like we knew something that at the time some people around didn't, who were playing then, and we had something that we thought we could bring.
We're just kind of mashing up bass lines and house and garage and getting it all sounding fresh again. And then a few releases in, Rudimental happened and all of our lives changed.
Feel the Love was a special thing because that's the one record that brought Rudimental together and really kind of made us, but also made Black Butter. At one point they were in my bedroom and we were doing like single edits and my mum was like, turn it down!
There was a moment where I thought, like, you know, this could be like a top 10 and if it isn't, then I don't know what would be.
Like, Feel the Love has to be there because of like the opportunities that it's given me. It's taken me so many places and made the label grow so much.
It was like a generation-defining anthem, you know, like there was a whole generation of youngsters out there just screaming, feel the love, right everywhere that we went. We've gone on to kind of repeat it with Clean Bandit and Gorgon City.
We played Ready for Your Love before anyone else had heard it, and it wasn't even really finished yet.
Yeah.
But I remember like M&EK was there, and when we were about to play it, I was like,
yeah.
come here. And then he came up and I was like, sing it, and he's like, I don't even know the words yet, you know what I mean? It was literally that fresh. We just made it. That was quite a cool moment of sort of playing a future sort of banger. And that happens quite a lot. You'll be playing at a Black Butter party, or you'll be playing on the same bill as someone like Was, or you know, Kidnap Kid or Rudimental, and they'll play something that they've made and no one else has really heard it yet. But you might have heard it in the studio and you're like, that's the next one. And then everyone goes mad for it and you know that that's going to be their next sort of tune, that's quite a cool thing.
Nine times out of 10, if I hear a demo that I really like, I'll like the person that made it when I meet them. They are kind of a natural fit within the group of artists that are all, you know, doing their thing. Yeah, family vibes work, I think.
When Black Butter was formed, me and like Rudimental, and then me and Kai together, and then people like Was and Kidnap Kid came along, and it was, yeah, it's always been a real sort of family affair.
Black Butter, the family vibe, it really fits in with Rudimental because that's what we're all about, you know. So they took us and sort of nurtured us from the start, really. So
yeah,
you know,
I mean,
they're like our older brothers,
and like it is a family because sort of went to school and college with them. So
yeah,
it's not like random people have come in, and like they've been a part of our music from when we first started out. So it is such a family.
It's always good to come up with some, you know, with a label together because we're so in tune with each other. Essentially, Rudimental and Black Butter, we're the same thing, really. It's mostly the same people. So, but you know, it's just a fantastic thing to have people in your team that fully understand you and understand your music, where you're coming from.
We had designed the label to be like no two acts kind of doing the same job. But if we were programming a night and they were all performing, we would have like a really, you know, a perfect musical journey.
Well, everyone's doing their own thing and it works so well. Like in our sets we play music from like 5-6 artists that are on Black Butter and it all just sort of blends in perfectly, all different styles. It's like the spread of the butter, it's just like, it just goes. We use that. Yeah, it just seems to work. It's like a nice mixture. It's like a big mixing pot of just different styles.
And I think it's good, everyone does vibe off each other, but I think everyone does their own thing, which is really important, and I think everyone's respected for doing their own thing.
Summer was pretty nuts. It went Rudimental, Kidnap Kid, Gorgon City, Clean Bandit, all brand new names, and they all took a little while to filter through and start entering people's sort of consciousness. But it was a really strong set of releases. You know, Nu Leng have come on board, and they inhabit that same kind of Bristol bass underground world that is in.
What?
Screwfist is not newer at all, but we did sign him like last summer, and he adding another dimension to proceedings.
Stage 2! Really beginning to see all the people who didn't believe in my dream, and I'm finding it funny, but I never laugh. When you leave people on the left in the path, but keep your circle close and hold your trust within your dog. Cause all these snaky serpents wanna see you fall. Stage 3! What's giving with the flow, hitting like a boat. Every time I'm doing this, they come up with the remedy, then I'm in the nigga, but everybody for the motherfucker is flowing like a stomach, love, and we have to jump it. I said, can you make some noise for Screwfizzer?
This guy called Pablo Nouvel from Switzerland, and Lulu James, it's fantastic. Jess Glynn, who's just recently had 2 number 1s. Will Hurd, we just signed. A guy straight from college called Elderbrook. You know, phase 1 was having a laugh, striking it lucky. Phase 2 was like, shit, we better get our act together. Phase 3 is just about to begin. I mean, the whole thing is still a little bit unbelievable.
Holocaust from the land of the lost. Behold the pale horse, or court. Follow me, Wu-Tang gotta be the best things in starts and Clark Wallabies.
Yo, Black Mr. Black Butter, get it first now.
On your radio, blowing out your watch. From Park Hill, the house on Haunted Hill. Every time you walk by, your back get a chill. Let's Bill, who want to talk about skill. I spit like a semi-automatic to the grill. Elbow grease and elbow boom. Baby, play me, baby, fall down, go boom.